Welcome to Sony Trends and Tips. Bob and I are here as your guides to the exciting world of new technology for consumers and for business. Today the topic is camcorders. And Bob, what's on tap?
You know, Joan, I just got a new camcorder with all the special features, and I made up my mind that with this new Sony, I'm going to start taking some great videos. I mean, I have all this new technology at my fingertips, and I want to take advantage of it. So, how about giving me some pointers?
Okay, well that's exactly what we have planned for today, Bob, because you're not alone. Many camcorder owners would like to shoot better videos, but they run into one or more of these 5 basic problems. Moving the camera too often, holding the camera on a crooked angle, panning or zooming too quickly, long static scenes where not enough is happening, and not identifying scenes adequately so you can identify them in the future.
So, how do we solve these problems?
Well, let's take them one by one and see.
Okay.
Okay, this is one of the most common video shooting problems. Too much camera movement.
Well, it seems to me they're trying to get everyone in the shot.
Okay, well then, to do that, just step back a little and hold the camera still.
Okay. Rule number 1, hold the camera still.
Next, there's the tilted camera syndrome. Now this one's easy to correct. Before you start recording, check carefully through your viewfinder. Then when you know you've got a level framing, start recording. Another sure way to keep the camera level is to use a tripod. And we'll cover that in a few minutes when we talk about useful accessories available for use with Sony camcorders.
Joan, a lot of home videos I see seem to have too much zooming and panning, like this guy who's all over the place.
Yeah, looks too busy, doesn't it?
Exactly.
Okay, well this is a situation where less is more. You know, just an occasional pan, maybe every 7 or 8 takes, is really the way professionals shoot. And for both pans and zooms, slow and steady is the way to go. You know, no fast or jerky moves. For example, this zoom into a close-up is a perfect example of controlled zooming. And notice the scene ends on the close-up. It's best not to zoom in or out or vice versa.
Okay. Now, for panning, sometimes you simply want to change the view from here to here.
Okay, well then don't pan. Frame this scene and shoot it 5 seconds. Then stop, frame the next scene, and record.
Hold the scene for only 5 seconds. That seems pretty quick.
Well, unless there's some specific ongoing action you want, 5 seconds per scene is a reliable rule of thumb for good results. For example, this camcorder has a 5-second recording function which automatically stops the camera after 5 seconds. Recording this way helps you produce a fast-paced series of scenes that are fun to watch.
Which brings up a good point. I've sat through some home videos that seem to go on forever. What's a good length for a video?
Actually, Bob, 5 to 10 minutes is really about the maximum. After that, you're in danger of boring your audience.
Always leave them wanting more, huh?
Exactly. And as a final point, make sure you and your audience know what they're looking at. Identify your scenes right at the start with a landmark or a sign, or by having someone talk right into the camera, or even create your own signboards. This is a fun way to recall where you've been.
Like a good reporter, you tell them who, what, where, when, and why. Good advice. And now that I know what it takes to make great videos, I want to learn all about these great accessories.
Welcome to the Sony Gallery of Visual Imagery. I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate you on your purchase of your new Sony handycam. You have now taken the first step in creating exciting, entertaining, and memorable home videos. We at Sony want to make your home video making as rewarding as possible. In the next few minutes, we are going to show you some of the exciting new accessories that Sony has to offer. The first thing that we need to talk about is batteries. One of the biggest frustrations home video makers face is running out of battery power. Nobody wants this to be the memory of their child's first steps. Sony offers you a number of options in its family of info-lithium batteries with stamina power. The NP-F550 gives you up to 4 hours of continuous recording time. The NP-F750 gives you 8 hours. And the NP-F950 gives you up to 12 hours of continuous recording, all on one spare battery. All of Sony's info-lithium batteries have a built-in microprocessor, the brain, that actually communicates information back and forth from your camcorder to let you know how much power you have left with an accuracy within minutes. In addition, No matter how often you charge your battery after a short use, the InfoLithium battery will be fully charged and ready to go with no memory effect, discharge, or reduction of battery life. And speaking of charging, Sony has a few options for you here too. The AC V700 is for home use, while the DC V700 is for the road and plugs right into your car's 12-volt power outlet. Both chargers employ the quick charge feature, which allows you to charge all of your InfoLithium batteries faster than any other way. They can charge up to a full hour of recording time in just 15 minutes. These Sony chargers have a built-in LCD panel that displays the time left to full and normal charge, as well as the remaining battery life in minutes. They even have a buzzer that notifies you when charging is complete. As you can see, Sony has given you some great options here. The important thing to remember is to choose the right spare battery for your videotaping needs. Here's a great accessory for your Sony Night Shot equipped handycam, the HVL IRH infrared emission light. With it, your night videos can go from this to this. With a Night Shot light, you can see further in zero light conditions. The HVL IRH light extends Sony's Night Shot feature from 10 feet to up to 100 feet with an infrared emission light. And since the HVL IRH is also a video light, it's like getting two lights in one. However, if you have a cold shoe accessory camcorder, Sony offers the HVL IRC Night Shot light, which requires an extra battery and does not include the video light capability. Choosing the right accessory not only makes your videos more enjoyable, but sometimes it can actually save the situation. Take a look at this.
Look at the dog.
With a Sony wide-angle conversion lens, you never have to leave anything out of the picture. And with a Sony telephoto lens and ECM HS1 microphone, you can focus right in on the really important information. Using the Sony VCT 570RM tripod with a remote control and a grip to control zoom, record, start, stop, and lock standby not only makes your shots steady and firm, but with the quick release you can get right into the action whenever you need to. With all of these great accessories, you are definitely going to need something to carry and protect your handycam. Sony offers the LCS VA1 soft carrying case. With its compact design, it is made for most Sony handycam camcorders. Its attractive black simulated leather and padding protect your valuable video equipment. It's an easy-to-carry shoulder bag with plenty of extra storage for all of your new Sony accessories. Well, by now you've taken some great home videos, but Sony's accessories don't stop there. You'll still want to watch these visual masterpieces, and Sony has several accessories that make that experience easier and more enjoyable. Gone are the days of fumbling through the cable jungle to hook your camcorder to your TV. With Sony's IFT R10A laser link receiver, you can play back your videos from your handycam camcorder without any wire connections from up to 16 feet. And if you can't wait to get home to see your works of art, Sony has the GV A500 Video Walkman. We hope that you have enjoyed our short tour of the exciting world of visual imagery brought to you by Sony. There are numerous options out there, but remember, every great home video director has to start somewhere. To get you started on your way, Sony offers the ACC Kit F550 Starter Kit. It includes all the accessories necessary to start taking great and memorable videos. Videos that are easy to shoot and fun to watch. Remember, if you use some of the accessories and tips that we have shown here, you will be on your way to taking better and more enjoyable videos. If you would like to purchase any of these accessories or require any additional information, contact your local Sony retailer, visit our website, or call Sony toll-free at 888-965-SONY. Thanks for joining us.
To make it easy to capture digital images and email them over the internet, Sony offers an expanded line of digital imaging tools. Sony's digital Mavica camera is the only digital camera that uses an ordinary floppy disk to store and send digital images. So it's a cinch to share your world with friends and family around the globe. Imagine the possibilities. With Sony Digital Mavica, spontaneous moments like these are effortlessly transformed into precious memories. If you're thinking, this can't be as easy as it looks, think again, because with Sony Digital Mavica, it's that easy. This is your camera, this is your film, and this is your post office. The Sony Digital Mavica camera has all the features you need to take great pictures, like a powerful zoom and a solar window panel that lets you see clearly through the viewfinder even in bright sunlight. 6 automatic exposure settings assure outstanding quality under any type of shooting conditions. Built-in picture effects allow you to get creative while you're shooting. And the supplied rechargeable lithium battery gives you up to 950 shots on a single charge. The newest models are not only smaller and faster, they're also loaded with extra features, like a high-speed floppy disk drive that can record or play back images at double the standard speed. A whole disk copy feature that lets you make a copy of your pictures right inside the camera. And an email mode that reduces the size of your file for speedy internet downloads. Add to this the advantages of the floppy disk storage media, and you've got an unbeatable combination of quality, convenience, and value. The inexpensive floppy disk stores up to 40 images per floppy in a JPEG format that is compatible with virtually any computer. But the real beauty of the floppy disk is how much it simplifies the process of sending email pictures. The hassle-free floppy eliminates the need for expensive hardware, cables, or adapters. Just pop it into your post office and speed your email messages on their way. To expand your creative horizons, Sony supplies free image manipulation software that turns your computer into a desktop publishing empire. You can even create your own personal internet photo album by uploading and storing digital Mavica images on Sony's Image Station. For maximum impact, Digital Mavica's newest step-up models let you record on your floppy disk up to 60 seconds of full-motion video and audio in an MPEG format that can be sent over the internet. So now, this is not just your post office. It's your movie theater, too. Sony also makes it easy to capture images from your handycam with the Sony Mavica Digital Still Image Recorder. Just freeze the action on your favorite home movies, store it on a floppy, insert the disc into your PC, and speed the image across town or across the universe. It's that simple. Experience the thrill of sharing special moments as they happen with Sony Digital Mavica. It's as easy as a floppy.